So, next question. How many of you are already working with AI to create videos and or pictures, images with just prompting a line of words and then an image or a video rolls out? Yeah. Well, the thing is, a few years ago I made a video about the MIT Nightmare Machine. You know, the nightmares that everyone is speaking about? The undermining and horrific imagery of violence that they pump into our brain. That's basically the same principle. And that's what you get when you have a conversation with somebody on the chat, on the phone, or if you're thinking about something that you experienced or something, or like I was speaking about a certain COVID situation a few years back, where the children were placed against a wall when the teacher walked by in the hallway with the heads against the wall. Listen to these words: heads against the wall, or face towards the wall. Now my English is not pretty good, and I had that same conversation with a friend, and I used the words with the heads against the wall simply because I'm not English by itself, but I used those words. And the night following, there's always some 24 hours or a day in between those experiences. Like, they had to process it first and then send it back to you in the form of a nightmare. I had that nightmare machine, the nightmare machine, the MIT nightmare machine. You should Google that perhaps if you want to know who's responsible for the origins of this. It placed a nightmare in my head where people got put with their head against the wall. I don't want to make it that, like, it was the worst form of vision that you can imagine, of a head placed towards a wall with violence, and the results of that act after was envisioned in my brain. There was a direct correlation with the conversation that I had with a friend of mine about the C period and children being placed against a wall. Not in a violent way, but it's not okay, but these were the measures we had then. And the AI nightmare machine, the prompt that it took from our conversation was turned into a nightmare, and the bloody issues that were shown as well as a result of that. That's the MIT nightmare machine. Just wanting to share. Google it.